everyone, my name is Ethan, and the main reason for this presentation is concerning what I think about fossil fuels and the power station that use them to create energy. It is time to replace the usage of fossil fuels with clean, renewable energy. To understand the disadvantages of using fossil fuels, we need to know how they are used to create energy using coal as an example. But this common process is used worldwide for all three types of fossil fuels. First, coal is excavated from deep underground, then transported to a power station where a proportion of the coal is set on fire, heating up a huge boiler. The steam created from this process is pushed through pipes, spinning a turbine, and the pressure rotating a generator, and distributes the electricity to places where it is needed, like homes and factories. This process has a huge problem in it. When coal is ignited, along with producing a huge amount of energy, it also releases a toxic level of carbon dioxide, which contaminates the atmosphere and causes climate change, in addition to triggering health issues and illnesses to the world's population. To prove that fossil fuels are much more harmful than you think, remember that power stations which use fossil fuels worldwide produce 36 billion tons of toxic greenhouse gases annually, which constitutes irreversible damage to the population and the environment. Furthermore, ocean acidification and rising global temperatures. Now we have covered the downsides of fossil fuels, let us talk about the advantages of renewable energy. The first step of advising everyone to use renewable energy is to obviously distinguish between different types of renewable energy and know how reliable or undependable it is. The most common types of renewable energy are solar, wind, hydroelectric, tidal, geothermal, and biomass. There are many more types of renewable energy due to the fact that a renewable energy resource is constantly being replenished as it is used, so it will never run out. The advantages shared by all types of renewable energy are that they do not add any carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, so they do not contribute to climate change. Unfortunately, even renewable energy does have a few disadvantages, few drawbacks, as solar and wind power are intermittent, which means we cannot use them when we want or when we need. Some days are just not windy, and solar panels do not produce enough electricity on cloudy days. This is because different types of renewable energy work best in different environments, with hydroelectric energy needing to be close to many rivers to produce more electricity, while tidal energy is reliable, but even though we know that the tide will come in and out twice a day due to the gravitational pull of the sun and moon, the rotating blades could harm and disturb marine life. Geothermal energy is reliable, but only for a local area very close to a hot spring, as it is very straightforward to use geothermal energy locally instead of having the potency reduced while being transmitted to a faraway destination. To conclude this presentation, I want to tell everybody that over the last 10 years, $3.8 trillion was invested into the renewable energy sector to reduce carbon emissions by reducing the usage of fossil fuels, but no significant change occurred in the usage of renewable energy and fossil fuels. 10 years ago, 81% of the global energy consumption was powered by fossil fuels. Now, 80% of the global energy consumption is still being burnt away by fossil fuels. Well, my advice on reducing air pollution, solving world hunger, and the topic of this video, creating clean renewable energy, is to grow edible vegetation, use biomass to convert it into energy, transport the crops to places where food is needed, and the plants will absorb carbon dioxide and create oxygen. Most of the people who oppose to this plan of action simply benefit from companies which are powered by fossil fuels. And many of their arguments are regarding scarcity of land to grow plants on, or competing with food sources, which is completely untrue. There is abundant land all across the world to grow plants on in almost every country. And obviously, as I just said before, the plants used for this purpose is edible vegetation. We need large industries, the government, and all the other ordinary people to create a collective responsibility on using renewable energy to make the world a greener, happier place for the next generation, to push this plan into action. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.